change on the Grom. We're gonna also today we're gonna be replacing this throttle tube. It's not getting stuck right now, but it was getting stuck, so that's gonna be replaced. We're gonna do the oil change and get it all prepped for this weekend. We're gonna warm it up so the oil gets a little warm. All right, here's the bolt right here. Perfect pull. Now we just let the oil drain. It's pretty fresh oil actually. We did it recently, so just gonna let that drain and then plug it back up. Clean it. Oil's draining out now. It's getting all finished up. All right, we're gonna tighten it. Off camera, I want to tighten it better, but for now, that'll do. And then we're gonna add the oil. Add the oil, letting it do a little run real quick to see if I need to add more or not. Oil wasn't too bad. It's pretty clean, so we'll see. All right, we got the bike straight up, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but the level's about perfect. Alright, Grom is running absolutely great. Running awesome. We're about to wash it with the R6 over there, but we're gonna wash these two together. We got the Grom, and we have the R6. It's one of our buddies, but this thing is dusty. I don't remember the last time we washed it. It's been a minute. But we got our air filters covered so that they don't get wet. The thing doesn't choke up. But, yep. Alright, so we got the Grom here. And I took off this Pro Taper bar because what I'm going to do is I 3D printed this little piece right here. That's going to go right there. It's going to bolt up. So I had to make these on my own. And they fit perfectly right there. You can still feel and hear the bass and all that. They just go perfectly right there, and the speaker will mount. So basically, these were snapping off right here, and they're snapping off at this point. So I redesigned it, and I made it so that it won't snap. Got like I try to break this full force, and we added little holes for the bass, so that's gonna go there. Speaker's gonna go back on, and then hopefully it holds this heavy speaker. All right, we're loading up. We got the Grom all ready. The brakes nice and bled, so they actually grab now. And yeah, loading it up. We're gonna head there. Shoo! It is day 2. Last night these broke, so it indeed did not work, so I redesigned it, I reprinted it. We're gonna put this back on, but we're gonna unload it because we got to work on this thing a little bit before we take it to the Harley Davidson. All right, what's up YouTube? So we went to the Harley Davidson. We got a couple runs in, and it was a great time. Had fun looking at all the cool bikes that were there. My dad hit his knee somehow, some way, so we don't really know how or when it happened, but he just seen blood coming out of his jeans, so we took a little trip to the hospital. So I'm just editing the video, and I realized that I forgot to include my final design on these. So this is the final design. They're loose right now because obviously the speaker's off, but I made them nice and tight on there. They're super strong. They won't snap anymore. We had a problem where on the ride, it was the first, like I just made the design that day, and they snapped because I didn't put enough infill inside. So but it's got the holes now too. These are like made, and yeah, it works great. They're strong, sturdy, they won't break anymore. So yes sir. Well, right here, I'm trying to figure out why the bike keeps dying, and we figured it out at the next stop at the gas station. I think my GoPro died already, but it was the the ECU's tune system they got on it, and they just flashed it to stock, and it ran great after this. Alright, we are home. It's about 6:31. We've been home for a couple hours now, but fun weekend. Huge shout out to Rider's Blog for letting me borrow his Grom. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to do more mini rides. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe button and turn on post notifications.